What's up, guys? ClutchFang37 here. As many of you know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and October 1st is when most companies, East Coast, Throne, mainly Mesh, they like to do stuff to try and help contribute, whether it be giving profits of string jobs, coming out with fancy new mesh, which if you haven't checked out either East Coast or Thrones, definitely do it. It's pretty sweet. Things like that. And in the last 2 years, I'd like to try and do something. Last year, I did a custom mesh for breast cancer awareness. It was a bunch of different colors, and then half the proceeds from my other mesh, if you bought Argyle, half of that went to a foundation. Last year, donated a pretty good sum, at least in my opinion, for what I do, being a college student doing all this stuff in his room or his basement. I thought it was a great contribution. But this year I want to do a little bit more. I want to try and help out as much as I can, as well as kind of give you guys a cool little gift idea or something. So basically, I have two different sets of heads to sell. One, there's about 10 of them here, and 50% of the proceeds will go to a foundation, just because these don't really have any kind of breast cancer awareness theme to them. They're just pretty strong. So without further ado, I'll show you what those ones are. So to start off, we got the new Stallion U550. CF37 pocket, all hero mesh, hero strings as always. It's a little different than what I normally go with. I usually have a lower pocket, but me personally, I don't really like putting lower pockets in Stallions. They're kind of more geared towards mid to mid-higher ones. So this one's kind of mid to mid-high, shifty, depending on what you qualify as mid to mid-high. So we got that up on the website. Next we got, let's see here, two Surgeon 10 500s. The first one, CF37 pocket. It has the triangle top string, or I guess double triangle top string, whatever you want to call it. Nice, ideal pocket for what I would use. Next, I have the same one. They're twins. The only difference is this one has my top string as opposed to a triangle top string in it. Definitely worth checking out the different top string. I'll do a video on that later on. Don't worry about that. Next, we'll go with STX Superpower Plus. All white everything, two straights, favorite top string. Ideally CF37 pocket minus the nylon, so just the placement of it. So there's that. Next we got an EVA 4X, the CF37 pocket. Got the double triangle top string, nylon straight, all white hero mesh, all white everything. Definitely one of my favorite heads out there, EVA 4X. Then the Nike Alpha U. This has been on the website for a while. It's more geared towards, I'd say, beginner defensemen or people who are just kind of looking for, a cheapish mess around head. But this one has black onion, yellow strings everywhere, black striker, CF37 pocket, and a D head. Not too bad. I actually might end up keeping one of these or getting one of these for myself and pinching it and using it. But we'll see. So there's that one. Next up, I got two somewhat box style pockets in two different heads. One's an EVA 4X, similar to Mark Matthews' replica pocket from years ago when he was using the Evo X. So it's got the 9 diamond stacked SI, or 9 diamond SIs up here on the top, stacked aside near the bottom. 3 straight, lots of hold, crazy smooth release. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. Next is a kind of boxier pocket in a STX Superpower Plus. It's got 3 straight in royal blue and white striker, royal blue sidewall strings going all the way around. Nice shifty pocket, but it sits right here and just has a smooth, crisp release. So those two heads are my box style pockets. And then last two for this batch are traditional pockets. One is in a PAL Pioneer. I dyed from white to royal and white speckled. Red leather, 6 diamond traditional pocket, 1 nylon, 2 straight. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't checked out the PAL Pioneer. And then lastly, my absolute favorite head of the bunch. I got this idea from, I don't be mad if I get this wrong, it's Vin Halsey on Instagram. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, I'm sorry, I feel bad. But ideally it's a black Lakota U, 6 diamond traditional pocket, black leathers, purple cross lace, yellow sidewalls, yellow nylon. This kind of go with the Iroquois theme of the World Indoor Lacrosse Championship. Instead of being majority white, it's majority black, and I think this looks absolutely sick. So shout out to him for stringing one up similar to this and giving me the cool idea. So those 10 or so heads, those are going to be for sale on the website. 50% of what I make off those will go to a foundation. I'll donate at the very end of October. And lastly, these 4 heads are very special. 100% of what I make off them, or just 100% of whatever you guys pay for them, is what will go to a foundation. So I'll start off with just a Very generic, basic one. It's a Evo X with a white to pink marble fade, gray hero mesh, CF37 pocket. Pretty sweet. This is going to be a bit cheaper, so for those of you who want to support the cause and love this head but you don't want to drop a significant amount of money, this could be for you. So pretty cool. Definitely like this. I played with one similar to this a couple years ago actually and really loved it. Next, we'll go with probably my favorite out of the batch. It's an Optic U, gray to pink marble fade, 6-time traditional pocket, 1 nylon, 2 straights. Once it's broken in, it's going to shoot phenomenally and pass nicely. Definitely one of my favorites I've done in this bunch. Also one of my favorite dies I've ever done for being so simplistic. Next is a similar die, different head, different string job. So you got the gray to pink marble fade. This is an Evo 4X. Got pink and gray in the top, gray down the sides, gray in the throat. Pink and gray stacked nylon, 1 straight, CF37 pocket. Definitely pretty cool. It's very subtle, but still pops out on the field. And lastly, one that I hate getting rid of, but I feel like, you know, it's for a good cause, and I'm going to dye myself up one just like this and use it. This is a PAL Pioneer, my absolute favorite head right now, with a CF37 pocket. This one is a white to pink marble fade, but the inside is whited out. So I guess it's an inside out pink marble white fade, whatever you want to call it. But basically, pink and white in the top, gray hero mesh, white down the sides, pink in the throat, 1 nylon, 1 straight. This is the exact pocket I use in a PAL Pioneer. So CF37 pocket in my favorite head. Awesome die job. Definitely worth checking out. So hopefully you guys pick up a head or two. Obviously, it's for a great cause, but at the same time, you know, it's always nice to have a pretty strong head. So thanks for watching, guys. There'll be plenty more videos coming out. Got Dragonfly Gen 6 review coming out. The PAL Pioneer will actually be released probably the same day as this one, so look out for that. So yeah, 50calmesh.picartel.com. I'll post a link down below. Click on the link, check out the heads, and by the end of October, I'll let you guys know how much we made and how much we donate for a great cause.